What's up, you guys? Today is quarantine day 68. Why do I keep saying 50? It's 68. And it is hot today. Today we are cutting the woods, measuring and all that stuff. We got our torch, we got the new hammer because yesterday it broke, and we got some nails, new nails to go in. And I am currently pruning some of my plants, like the peppers, the chiles, oregano, and mint. Those are the ones that I pruned. I'm gonna show you right now what I just did. So here's my pepper one. I pruned the very tip because I saw a lot of videos that you should prune the very tip if you want like more growth towards the sides, which that's what we want. We don't want it super tall like they usually get. We want them towards the sides. So prune that, and the same is with the chiles. We pruned the middle. That's supposed to be good. The oregano, I pruned it down, got all of these out because they're already yay high and we don't want them as high, so we pruned them. And some of these are getting a little too, not these actually, the ones that I left are pretty soft and stable, but some of these are already like too dry and you just touch and it just crumbles out. So but right now my problem is so you can know how much sun actually comes in here, right there, is that everything's dried out already. I put a lot of water in here so it could last the whole day, like yesterday evening, which is what was recommended to do, and it's already dried out, so they don't even have water for today. So it's not frowned upon, but it's not the best to water them during the day when the sun's out, because they won't absorb all of that water. Most of it's going to be taken away by the sun pretty much. So we also pruned down the mint tree, and it smells so good. We got all of these out because it was going sporadically to the side, and we don't want that. We want it to be bushy right here in the middle for when we transplant it in a few days. But yeah, the recau's still good. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna prune it yet because we necessarily don't need it right now, and it's not doing so bad that we had to prune. So these, not necessarily we needed, but they needed to be pruned, so we did it. And obviously, to not waste it, we're gonna use it tonight for cooking. Okay, so mistakes were kind of made, hopefully not big ones, and we could recuperate from them, and nothing bad major happens. These are the soils that I bought, right? They are top soils. So usually a top soil doesn't have anything that's like, it doesn't have mulch, it doesn't have fertilizer, it doesn't have anything like that. But this one is a premium one. So it has like the peat moss and foam and that kind of stuff. As the day went by, I realized this one does have fertilizer, does have mulch, does have all of those things. Like, they have a checkbox list here, but I was just assuming that it was like other ones that they sell contain it, and they didn't check mark it because it doesn't have. Because down here it has a, like, dice contiene, so it says it contains, and it doesn't say all those things. But then I did for the research yesterday, and they do. So I say that because in my tomatoes and my 2 sunflowers, I actually added fertilizer, the one that I had bought. Not a lot of fertilizer because it was a 20-20-20, and I'm trying to do like at least 5-5-5. So I didn't add a lot either. So hopefully this soil doesn't have too much fertilizer in it, and that it doesn't damage it. But yeah, we bought 2 new ones today, which thank goodness we went today, because 2 days ago is when we bought the first 2 packs of ours, and they had like a ton. And then we went today, it was only left these 2 and like probably like 2 more, 3 more. So there wasn't really a lot left. So just touching on the top, I know that they're dry, but today I wanted to try the technique of when I watering it. I kind of have to fix this because it's not going together with the other soil this year. But anyway, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying is that I saw a technique from Kevin Gardening, I don't know what, but his technique for like knowing if you're not putting enough water is that after you water it and you think that that's enough, to stick your finger into the dirt and touch until where it's like moistened, and then you have an idea of how much water you actually put in, so you're not underwatering it. And so yeah, I'm gonna spritz this. It's gonna be a weird angle, but yeah, I'm gonna spritz these with some water. Don't worry about my water bottle and how it sprays in different angles. The main spray is going onto the plant, don't worry. I mean the soil in this case. Spray it a little bit. I did learn that for growing the seeds, you have to spray the water directly onto it so it could grow their roots and germinate correctly. So that's what I'm doing. Also, all of this is experiment for me. This is the first time ever me doing a garden, herbs, whatever, and hopefully it turns out correctly. I know that, you know, everything's not perfect, so we'll probably have a few hiccups going around, but yeah, let's see how it goes. I did a weird accent there. But what I'm going to do is that since we only have one oregano tree, I'm gonna see, like this one, this strand is pretty well. I'm gonna put it in water, cut off a few of these leaves and put it in water so it could grow new roots. So I want a total of 3 plants. So right here we have 2 main stems, but when I transplant it, I'm gonna count it as 1. So although here's 2, I want 3, probably 3 more of 2s. So we're probably just gonna, instead of using it for cooking now, we're just gonna replant this, let it grow roots, and see how it does, because we also checked for seeds and they still don't have any. With the cilantro, we're probably gonna do the same thing. We're probably gonna buy the cilantro because in the supermarket they bring it with the roots and even the dirt still intact. So we're probably gonna buy that from the grocery store and then do the same thing as the oregano, put it in water for like a week or 2, see how the roots do, and then transplant it.